Okay, so this is a little showcase for a prototype locking fuel cap that we are pitching for the Polaris RZR. It works on a special locking system, proprietary, made here in Marysville, Kansas. This was all machined here locally. It's made in 3 parts basically. You get your locking screw called the secure screw, you get your base piece with your locking grooves, and then the housing cap that actually screws down onto the filler neck of the Polaris RZR. So these grooves assist in the locking with the secure screw system down into the filler neck. You see inside the filler neck there are a number of fins this would lock in. Now, in order to use this cap, first thing you would have to do is remove the OEM cap and tether. So the tether has these little ribs here that are made to go down inside this device here, that little triangle, and kind of grab in place by these little ribs. As you can see, yep, there we got focus finally. Okay, so once that's removed by gentle pressure pulling straight out, then you would unlock your fuel cap with your secure key. So just a couple turns is enough to bring the secure screw up above the line of the top of the cap housing, at which point this center portion with the locking grooves is loose. So you can see you don't want to spin it any more than that for these prototypes. But basically then you screw the cap housing onto the Polaris filler neck. You take your secure key, you seat the screw fully down into the counter bore there. Just finger tight, doesn't have to be torqued or anything, and it is locked. You can hear that little bit of backlash there saying that you're getting a locking against the ribs inside. As you can see in there, that is locked in place. So then, opposite wise, to unlock, you just made up the key with the secure screw. Just a couple turns until you're above the surface there. Disengage your threads, pull that out, and you're ready to fuel up. Got a real nice X O-ring pressed down into the inside of the cap, and you can see, if you look down inside, that there are little face knurling in the bottom of the cap by the seal. That's actually how the cap locks, is against a face knurl. So you basically have to get it seated into the knurl. Whoops, takes a little bit, but as soon as it's seated into the knurl, you don't need to torque it or anything, but it's locked.